Good morning, everyone. This is the Daily Collective reading for Tuesday, October 9th, 2018. I hope that everyone had a restful night. Everyone's having a beautiful start to a day. And I hope that you're enjoying some sort of wonderful hot beverage. If you're like me, it's coffee, and it is almost offensively strong. If you're not so much like me, it's probably something else. Anyway, good morning, and let's see where today's collective reading takes us. If today's reading resonates, awesome, let me know in the comments. If it doesn't resonate, you can always let it fall away because it is collective reading, or you can get clarification, or you can book your own personal reading, which is going to be in the description. If you choose to do a video, which I have started to expand on, you get your own private link, and it is completely free. You share it with whoever you want, but trust that I will never share it with anyone else. So that's a new option, and well, it's an expanding option. Anyway, good morning. Let's see where this goes. Today, I'm starting to be drawn to the mermaids and dolphins. This is by Doreen Virtue, PhD. I can't change, even if I try. God, I haven't sung that song in a while. That must be a serendipitous thing for someone watching this. I forget who it's by. Who's that guy sings? He sings that thrift shop song. I can't even think of his name right now. Help me out. Someone message me who it is. Or I could always Google it. But I'm going to put you up to the task. If you are the first to message me who the rap artist is who collaborated about that song, Same Love. Okay, that's the song. First person who messages me gets a free question and answer, and I'll give you a private link to that. Okay, you keep popping out, and I want you. And there's one more in here. Let's see if it pops out or if I have to go digging for it. Goodness, I think we have a new moon in Libra. What does that mean to you? Might not mean anything to some people, but it might just hold some significance. Guys, I record these a day in advance. So last night I did the live reading event in Zen Rose Garden, and like I said, it just keeps getting better and better. So I'm gonna have that link in the description, and if you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. Amazing people, so much fun every Sunday. It's an ever-growing platform. It's on Facebook, it's on all social platforms. Check it out if you haven't already, and if you have, hi guys, good to see you again. Oh, I love this so much, guys. Soulmate relationship, synchronicity, healing heart, and explore your options. Oh my God. Okay, so as a collective, we are, this is too funny. You may have been noticing like repeating numbers. I've been noticing 1010, so endings, new beginnings, that is a big thing. And also 222, 1414, 444, whatever it may be for you. Look up the significance of the angel number. That is synchronistic. It is not just your luck, just looking at it. It is never coincidence. There are no coincidences. Guys, I gotta tell you, you guys are working on mending relationships, reconciliations. You are working on closure in some relationships where you weren't able to get closure on in the past. A lot of the collective, we're moving forward. And okay. I think this is dealing with twin flame relationships, to be honest. If you don't know what that is, I discovered what it was maybe 10, 12 years ago, but if you haven't yet, look it up. This is like a soul bond relationship. I don't know, you can take away the title and just call it a soul bond relationship. It's really moot point to me. But I have a feeling that in this retrograde, and I know I've said it more than any other retrograde, but I can, because, well, it stands true. It is from what I've noticed. Collective, you are having more than one option presented to you. So if you have been ghosted in the past, if you have been through some rough breakups, and there might be some reconciliation coming into play, but it's not like it is just that one person. You have options. You can be by yourself because you are whole in yourself, absolutely. There may be karmic relationships going on right now. There are soul mates. Again, take away the titles. These are dynamic relationships that have very strong meaning in your heart. That is the main thing coming into play on this. So, yes, pay attention. This is going to be a major healing time for you. This is going to be a new sense of renewal. Like I said, old cycles ending, new ones beginning, new chapters, new perspective, new points of view. Oh, I absolutely love it. This has been coming up, yes, it's been coming up in readings, but this has been coming up stronger and stronger in the readings. This has been a growing energy, and this has been happening for a while now. Something about this month being a huge month for reconciliation. I feel like it is because it is new moon in Libra, and because it is the retrograde is the two merriments, and get ready for a drastic change. I wasn't particularly feeling drawn to this one. Now I feel like there's at least one card in here, and I can't get over this. This is ridiculous. I was talking to one of my soul bros earlier. I'm not gonna name you, but you know who you are. And he was watching a video, and it talked about the anxiety and the upset and the restlessness that you're feeling. In a lot of cases, if this does speak to a twin flame soul bond relationship, then it is actually not particularly your emotions that you're dealing with. It is the mirrored emotions of your counterpart. So try and be mindful of what actually is yours to own as far as the emotion, and what is really nothing to do with you, and put up that boundary. Again, this is going to be something that you have complete control over. You always have control over this, but be mindful of how much control you have over this particular time. Set up firm boundaries. Don't let them be crossed. It is so easy to have boundaries pushed back to the point where you have no idea where you ended and another entity or being begins. Put up those boundaries. Be very mindful of it. So, okay, you, not you. And yeah, the bottom. I knew there was three. Well, I felt like there was three. When you are dealing with cards, I always get that feeling towards something, like that pull, like I shouldn't leave it behind, and I was getting that feeling on the bottom of the card, and wouldn't you know it, this is you working on that feminine aspect of yourself. We all have the feminine and masculine energies within ourselves. It is just who we are. We are whole in ourselves, and this is us finding the balance, finding our nurturing, and finding our flow of being in the flow. Because masculine energy is all about action, and feminine energy is all about being in receiving. So get into the yin. It is not time for you to pounce on everything as far as that connection goes. So we have workshops and seminars and healing away addictions. This can speak to codependencies. Make sure you're mindful of that. This can also be you working on your own spiritual path. So this is really saying focus on yourself right now. The biggest changes happen, well, a lot of us are seeing pretty much a stalemate. And it feels like everything is just kind of stagnant. But when that's happening, you can be damn sure that things are moving behind the scenes. You don't want to see what is behind the curtain. It is a mess of just action and things setting up for synchronicity and setting up for divine timing. This is something where you don't need to have control. All you need to do is focus on yourself, focus on your spiritual path and your spiritual growth, and to make sure that you know that you are completely whole in yourself in this, and that you are not codependent. You don't need to have those codependent tendencies, and that for one, put yourself in the state of deserving. You deserve this good that is coming your way. To put yourself in the state of doubt, to only pleasantly be surprised by the change, is really setting up blocks. Take away those blocks. And, oh goodness, you've done the work, you've done the effort. Now it is time to claim those tools. Yeah, you're on your spiritual path, you've done the spiritual growth, you are continuously doing spiritual growth, but let yourself say that you've earned some of these tools. You've been through the ringer. I said that yesterday, I think, or at least in one of the readings, but it really stands out that you've been through the ringer. You watching this in some way, shape, or form. As a collective, the same theme is being dragged through the mud. Now stand up and clean yourself off, and then look at how much you shine. I hope that made sense. If not, again, you can ask for clarification. You can book your own personal reading. There are so many ways to contact me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Thinking about expanding on social networking just to make more connections with you guys, because that's really important to me. So, you know, I'm being drawn to the Oracle of Shadows and Light again, I think, for a third day in a row for this week. I hope that that's okay. Let's see what Mademoiselle Lucy Cavendish has to tell us as far as message goes, building off this crazy awesome that we already have today. I cannot believe all these new beginnings that everyone's embarking on, these soul contracts, synchronicities, things are just kind of clicking into place, and that is so amazing. I'm in love with it. So congratulations to you watching this. I can't wait to see who comes back into your life. Let me know if someone has made contact. Ooh. 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 All right. All right, all right, all right. This is basically confirmation on these bad boys right now. You have a clear solution. Working too hard, holding on too tight. Again, being in the state of flow, being in, as you get closer to the outcome, you're going to meet more resistance. Loosen your grip on this. The only thing you have to have a grip on is your own sanity and self, and hell, you've been working on that for so long. That is going to be something where you don't need to have walls up. There's boundaries and there's walls. Boundaries are respectable. Walls, you do not need to have that. That is not something you're setting up for. You don't need to be Rapunzel and let your hair down to the select few. You can build on your platform, your world, and invite those who match your vibration in it. So let go, be in the state of flow, and be receptive, and let bygones be bygones, okay? Since this is a new cycle, what is coming in also is new. You can watch it from afar and see how it is, see if that new vibration matches with yours, and then act accordingly. Pay attention to the red flags. So help me God. If something doesn't feel right, it can be manageable if you address it, but don't just brush it off. Don't do it. Let's see, if you came here for love, because love is everything, and I am in love with love. Let's see, I'm going to speak to various aspects of relationship, and if it resonates, awesome. You really just had to come out, right? No, this one too. Okay, all right, fair enough. I think we have 5 cards for love today. Again, it's a story. See how it resonates with you. It is not how many cards come out. It is not how they lay. It is how the story marries together. For your own self, again, themes and individual stories are quite different. Getting to know you. Oh, good God. Okay. All right, if you are single and looking, you have to actually let go of the ex. Let go of how it ended. I have a feeling it was pretty traumatic for you. I don't know, ghosting. That's been a common thing that I have seen, which really is a massive control thing on their part. And it's a narcissistic tendency. I mean, everybody has that, but that was really played by them. You have got to forgive them and let them go. You cannot hold on to those grudges, because believe it or not, you have. you dwell on it. Let it go. It's not serving you anymore. You have a new relationship coming in. It is going to be worth the effort. Again, if you see something that doesn't make sense, feel free to address it, because it is going to create that lump under the rug and you're going to stumble on it. And what you are seeking is seeking you. Keep that boundary and explore them through the boundary. It is a mutual respect. If this is talking to a new relationship, don't compare them. That is so rude. They don't need to be compared to anyone you've ever dated. You've gone through relationships, or this may be your first one. I'm doubting that one though. Don't compare them to anyone else. That's unfair to them. They are coming into this relationship completely whole in themselves. You guys are in the honeymoon phase. Take your time in getting to know each other. And if this talks to a long-standing relationship, you guys need a vacation. The stresses of everyday mundane existence happen to slip into into the storyline sometimes. Understand that that's what's going on. You guys still have a lot of love in this relationship, and it is worth being worked on. So I don't care if it's a staycation or if it's an actual vacation, or if you want to go to Vermont for the weekend, or if you're going to Hawaii. Doesn't really matter. Get away and spend some time together. And if this is talking to reconciliation, which is a common theme, you guys have to get reacquainted, because you both are very different people this time around. They are not going to recognize you as you are not going to recognize them, and it would be so harsh of you and them to hold each other to old standards and to project the past relationship onto yourselves. So guys and gals, I hope that resonated. If not, you can always let it fall away. You can get clarification, or you can book your own personal reading. And if today's reading resonated, awesome. That makes me so happy. Let me know in the comments, or you can get me through personal contact. And I will see you all bright and early tomorrow. So until then, stay safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you all soon.